What's up, world? So Tilina from Melbourne. Today I'm gonna be talking about a story which I actually spoke about a little last night during the live. Thank you so much for listening into the live session. So I just want to come to you tell you the whole story about it. So it's about a story why I never liked working for other people, why I never liked taking shit from other people, why I always wanted to be independent and working for myself. Because back in 2011-12 period, I was actually working full time, and I also was studying full time. I was doing my bachelor's degree at the time before. Yeah, so in 2011-12, I was actually doing my bachelor's degree and I was working full time as a pizza chef. So one of the things I actually went across was during that period was super hard was because I was actually dealing with a racially abusive boss, and also I wasn't actually with the best friends I could have had. I was actually around people which was so much of negative energy around. So only thing I've heard was the fact that I was a fucking idiot. So because of that, there was a time period in my life I actually believed it, but deep down in my mind, subconscious mind actually said you better fucking watch, because I'm gonna beat these motherfuckers who actually are calling me an idiot. Someday I'm never gonna talk to them. So today I'm not talking to them whatsoever, because not holding a grudge, it's just the fact that when I move forward from certain things in my life, where it gave me a negative energy, I don't move forward looking back at that. So when I decided not to look back, I do not look back. So that's just the procedure I actually use, and it has worked for me throughout these years. So yeah, it's been a living proof. So enough about that. So in 2011, I was actually working for that racially abusive boss. One of the things I've actually had to go through was the fact that I was getting stressed during the weekends, and I was actually getting headaches. Then I realized what was the issue. One of the main issues was the fact that I was actually being called a fucking idiot all the time from that boss. Most of the things actually he said was fuck. And yeah, I was pretty much like a punching bag of someone. But in my head, I was saying this is something temporarily I have to do in order to actually move forward with my life, because someday he better fucking watch, because I'm going to do something great. So I truly believed in it. But if I actually ever told that to him, he would have laughed, because that was the people I was actually dealing with. It was the same when it came to the friends who I was associating with during that period in 2013. But I'm not holding a grudge against anyone. Just want to tell you, I'm just saying that was a good experience in my life. That experience, actually, I'm thankful for that. Because of that, I'm here today, because I actually came into a level where I was actually stronger mentally and physically in order to be a better version of myself. So in 2011 and 12, one of those days, I'll remember one of the things he actually said, this I was actually a big turning point in my life of me saying, I'm never gonna work for anyone. I'm just never gonna work for someone else. I'm just gonna be working for myself, and I'm not gonna treat the people who are working for me this way. This is not the way you're supposed to treat people. Just because people are working for you, you're not supposed to treat them like shit. You're supposed to treat them like they're your life. That's the way we actually handle Team Empire. So one more thing is the fact that when it came to the Team Empire name, branding, and the slogan, we actually never focused on them. That actually those things actually came to us during the process of creating Team Empire. Because even if we got one client, we actually focused on that, serving one client really good. That's what we built. So enough about that. We'll talk about the name Team Empire a little later, the story beyond pictures, how it came and everything. So one of these days, back to the story of my abusive boss. So the boss actually was one of these days, when you're a pizza maker in a pizza shop, you are supposed to wear an apron gets dirty. That's the way it works. So you can't actually go to the dishwasher and clean the apron all the time. So that's actually common sense. But anyway, so he actually came to me and said this, because I had dirt on my apron after working for several hours. He came to me and said T, it's very important for you to be clean, because you look Indian or Sri Lankan. So when people come inside, they see you. So if you are not clean, if you look Indian or Sri Lankan, it's not good for the restaurant. So very important for you to be clean. So stay clean. So he was actually racially abusive when it came to that. But I did not say anything. I did not react, or nothing happened. But in my head, I was okay, this is actually a temporary thing I got to deal with. But I'm not going to be working for this a long period of time, and I'm going to be moving forward. You better fucking watch, because few months later, the person actually got fired, throwing away the owner's laptop. So he actually lost his school. I don't know what happened. He got fired. That's all I know. So sometimes you can't react when people actually give shit at you, because if you do give shit at them back, like what happens is like you're gonna throw your stones at the dogs who bark. So you're not gonna let your get to your life's destination. You're only gonna end up like throwing stones, because I've had people who I associated with like who are like good at winning arguments, but proving facts like they're not good at it. So just because you think you're right, um, and you want to win the argument just for the sake of winning the argument, you can actually argue, but you're not going to win in life. Those were the people actually associated with during that period. So if you can, like, if you are a person you think you're not right, but you still want to uh, win the argument, if you're doing that, you're a fucking idiot, because I've had those types of fucking idiots in my life. Like, I do not no longer like associate with anymore. So in 2013, I actually changed something. Like, the negative energy I was going around, I actually changed it completely, and I actually changed the group of friends I was associating with. So that was actually a big turning point in my life, because the moment I actually changed the friends, like changed the people I was associating with, life actually changed in like one of the most amazing ways, because like I got rid of the negative energy. So everything which came into my life after that was positive. Like, so that's when I realized like the people who who was calling me an idiot for a longer period of time, like went to visit them like after a year later, they were actually at the same place. So no grudges being held, but I just want to put it out there. Sometimes people you associate with, like you have them like in your life in a certain period of time, but during that process, like there will be things you can't take. Like, it's a little hard, like mentally, physically, it's a little hard for you to take. You might like want to like go back and like say something back, but if you do that, you're just winning an argument. You're just throwing stones at the dogs who bark. You're not going to reach your life's destination. So in 2013, I'm so grateful for the decision I made for like changing the people who I associated with. Because of that, I created Team Vampire. IC in Sri Lanka was created. I became a pro athlete. I won a lot of titles. My clients won a lot of titles, and we changed a lot of lives. Like, I became a coach. My dream became a reality because of the things I went through during that time, like in the past. So every successful person who actually went through a lot of things had situations like that they had to deal with, but they dealt with it better. So if you have like situations like that you are going through right now, deal with it better. So once you deal with it better, if it's a situation where like you had to deal with a boss like mine, just think like karma will take care of it. So you don't need to take care of it. You have to focus on your own journey. So when you do that, life will be better in the long run. So that's the story for today. So don't throw stones at the dogs who bark. Like, focus on your own journey. So that's the story of me, why I never wanted to work for other people, because I did not want to take shit from other people. So that's the story for today. So it's about being psychologically immune when you have to deal with these situations, because like if you are psychologically immune in these situations, you can actually win anything. So everything happens right here. Like, you can be physically strong, you can be strong in so many ways, but if you are not psychologically strong, like you are gonna struggle eventually. You might not be able to like reach certain goals you want to reach. Like the situation we are going on right now, it's not something you got to like deal with like lifting weights or something like that. It's about something you got to take with like patience. You got to like have psychological immunity when it comes to situations like that. So that's the story for today. Hope you enjoyed it. It's about 9 minutes today, and yeah, so just want to like put it out there because I actually missed a few points when I was actually talking live. So stay tuned. Like, we'll be posting more videos. If you have a comment or a feedback on this, you can actually do it below. So have a nice day, guys. So thanks for listening, and thanks for watching my live. Yeah, have a nice day.